Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto, and today is Friday the 13th of September 2024. And yesterday we got the new version 3 of xExchange by MultiversX. It was supposed to arrive today, but they did it a day early and they did it within the time they said, so that's good. So the idea with this is it's to make things a bit simpler. Right. Now, I looked at it yesterday and I must admit I got really confused by it. Now, I think that's because I'm, looking at it as a Maiar DEX user from like 3 years ago and then thinking like, okay, so what changed in version 2? And then I got used to that. And now we've got version 3. So I'm trying to find where everything is that was there in version 2. And consequently, I got a bit confused. So I want to look at it again today with fresh eyes, more or less as if I was a new user, or maybe like a user from like version 2 and I hadn't been here for a while. So what I'm going to do is connect up with the account that I used to call my challenge account. It was sadly an account where I started off with $2,000 and the idea was to make it a lot more, and it's worth about a quarter of that at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. But I did start doing it at the start of the last bear market in like November 2021. So as we know, the price of everything came down a lot since then. We're on the way back up, I think, but the price of like eGold and the MultiversX type tokens are all massively down, aren't they? So let's have a look anyway. So the challenge account, I used to connect with I do connect with the MultiversX extension. That's this one here. And by the way, I did notice yesterday connecting with the XPortal app with my main account, it did stay connected for much longer than it ever used to with version 2. The version 2 one, sometimes it would just disconnect after like 30 seconds or a minute, 5 minutes at the best. But it was connected for hours yesterday. It was great. Anyway, so this is what you'd be faced with when you open up the exchange. If I was them, I would have made it maybe open on the portfolio page, but whatever. I suppose straight away you can come in here, you can connect your wallet, whatever you've got, XPortal or the extension or whatever, even a ledger. You could connect that here and start swapping straight away. So I suppose that is something that could simplify things if somebody wanted to quickly swap their eGold into one of these things. If I go to portfolio, you can see what I've got in this account. Okay, so this is the one that was $2,000 and now it's not. So it's worth 480. So what this shows you here, I think, is a quick summary of what you've got. So the tokens I've got, what I've got in farms, and what I've got in staking. Okay, so down here it also shows you energy rewards. So it looks like I've got like some energy from XMEX and some wrapped eGold, I'm not sure. Now down here you've got what it says positions. Okay, so the main thing I have here is a MEX eGold farm. Okay, now over here you've got this little arrow and you can hover over things like that, so it says what it's made out of. Okay, so that's 3.5812 wrapped eGold, and then 29 million XMEX. Okay, so that shows you what the farm's made of. Over here, the only option there is to close position. Now, you don't want to be too frightened with accidentally doing something with this, because for anything it will get you to confirm on the wallet. So if you look at close position there, this is what I was worried about in the first place. I was thinking, does this close down the whole position? But in fact, no, it doesn't. You can actually choose a percentage, so you don't have to close down the whole position. So nothing's particularly changed there. And then down here, you've got the actual tokens that you've got. I've got almost nothing in this, so there's a little bit of MEX. There's tiny amounts of eGold. There is actually $56 of ZoidPay, actually. I didn't know that. And there's $204 worth of XMEX. Now, the XMEX is shown now with these energy positions. Okay, so obviously the one with the smallest energy is the one that unlocks first. So you can see here that that would unlock on September the 22nd, 2027. I don't know why the trend these days is to put grey type on a grey background. I really don't like that. It's not ideal. I mean, my eyesight's okay, but like, I know for some people they do struggle to see that kind of thing. Okay, so that's the portfolio section. The old energy tacho dial thing over here, that's gone now, but there's something similar here. Okay, so it says there my overall energy is 75%. So what it's showing here is that's my energy, 63 million, with a charge of 75%. So that puts me in this gold league. Now I believe you've got bronze, gold, I think it says down here, oh there you go, diamond, platinum, gold, silver, bronze. Okay, so that will show you your league position a bit like it did before, but the old scientist names like Ohm, Tesla, Newton, they've all gone, which is probably a good thing actually. This makes a bit more sense to people who haven't got a scientific historical background. So down here in the energy positions, so you got here, which is actually, I think that is the E-Gold Mex farm, and that also has an unlock date of like April 25th, 2027. Now if you were to do something like charge, what that would do there, that would give you the option to lock your tokens for a longer period, thus increasing your energy. Because by increasing your energy, one of the main advantages that I thought there was going to be was we get more metabonding rewards. And metabonding rewards have just been going down and down over the last 2 years, and really now they aren't really worth anything, but we can take a look at that in a moment. So for me, I don't really have a massive urge to increase my energy at all. I don't really want to lock tokens up for 4 years. Now that might be because I'm in the last half of my life. If you're not, if you're like 20 something, then you might feel different about this. You might be happy to sort of like lock stuff away for 4 years and then start reaping the benefits in 4 years. 4 years for me, from the tokens I originally locked up, is 2027, and that I think is like far enough in the future. I don't really want to lock anything up beyond then. So that's my thoughts about energy. If we go to the trade tab, this is what we've seen before. This is just a straightforward swap thing, and this I find a bit weird because on XPortal this was called swap, and they've now changed it to exchange. On xExchange this was called swap, and they've now called it trade. So I don't know. I would have liked to have seen some consistency there, but never mind. So in the earn tab, we've got like liquidity. So in the earn tab, you've got liquidity where you can create liquidity with pairs, and you can get benefits from like the fees pool as you could before, and XMEX rewards, that kind of thing. Staking we'll look at as well. Now, I assume by staking this means like meta staking. So, for example, you could stake UTK and you'd earn 7.5% APR on your UTK. So, I believe you'd actually get paid in UTK there, just like the old meta staking. Metabonding is where you get the reward for having energy. Now, I last claimed this 3 weeks ago, so I could claim this now, couldn't I? And this will get me 1.9 cyber, 19 SFIT, 5 quowatt. And that's all you get these days. But let's claim them anyway. And if we were to go back to the portfolio, the amounts are so small that you can't see them unless you enable this, where you can see amounts less than $1. So I'm not sure what I had before, but now I've still got 30 cents of cyber, 42 of quowatt, and 24 cents of SFIT. So for me, the idea of increasing the energy isn't attractive. So the question is, has this improved things? I don't think it's made it much easier, to be honest. I think for a newcomer, it might seem less weird, when you haven't got pictures of like old sort of Victorian scientists over there. It does look more modern. I can't see there's that many technical changes at all. But overall, I think the xExchange is an important part of the MultiversX ecosystem. The real problem I have with it, though, is I can't think of a single circumstance where I would say to somebody, oh, if you want to do that, just go to the xExchange and do it there. But anyway, it's here and it works. So that's good. It looks good. It looks great, actually. But I'm just not sure how popular it's going to be. Now, what I was hoping with this, I was hoping we'd see a nice boost in the price of eGold, but that didn't happen either. Having said that, though, these two EMAs, this is a yellow 21 EMA and the green is the 55 EMA. This is on the 4-hour time frame. These are starting to cross. Now, for regular viewers of my channel, they will know that that's a very bullish sign. So there might be some good things in store for the price of eGold in the near future. I will, of course, keep you updated. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you've got the notifications set on all. Now, if you've got any questions, in particular about the xExchange version 3, please do ask me in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them, probably in another video. So please use the comment section for that or just say hello. That's all good. I'd really appreciate it if you could like the video right now. And then, above all, tell your friends.